Hello guys, and welcome back to the In-Depth Podcast. I am your host, James, and today I'm joined by Leo. How are you, Leo?
I'm good. It's been a while since we've done this. Been about a month or so.
Again, it's been about a month, but we're quite unlucky because when we started to do the podcast, the holidays were just round the corner, so we couldn't exactly get into making a podcast for you guys. But we're back and we're ready to do more.
We did record another podcast, but it would have been out if you actually edited
Yeah.
and then just leave it.
I
But
was busy.
we'll make sure this one goes out.
We will make sure this one goes out. Trust me, guys.
Right. So we've missed quite a lot. Missed quite a lot of football, but quite a lot has happened. Anything you want to mention about anything that's happened in the past month?
There's been a lot in the past month, I think. There's been quite a lot that's happened in the last month, but I'm probably going to just talk about like the last week because that's like more recent.
There would be a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
if it was
exactly.
a month.
So the last week, obviously, Rangers got a new manager.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Clement. Is it Clement or Clement?
Something like that.
yeah.
Cement or something.
Cement.
But they got a new manager. They're not doing too bad,
Cement.
obviously.
Yeah.
They helped us in the league for now, but
It's going so well as well.
it was going good. Like I was thinking it was like 7 games unbeaten or
Yeah,
something.
unbeaten. Yeah.
But it's Rangers, what can you do?
You even beat St Mirren,
Exactly, in the
who
cup.
were unbeaten.
Who weren't beaten. Yeah. But anyway, we're actually in the semi-finals of the League Cup.
Yeah.
So on the 4th of November, I'll be gone. I'll be in the Hibs end. Get it large.
Do you think you'll get a result?
Nah.
Nah.
I think we'll bottle it. I think we'll go in expecting to do something good. We'll get stiffed by some horrible VAR decision or something. And then we'll go home losing 1-0.
I think you should get humped.
Score.
2 or 3 now.
Do you think so?
I do, because
I mean, our record against Aberdeen is good.
I know, but
We pumped them 6-0 one time.
I think Aberdeen's picking up form. You've just lost your form.
Duke is horrible though. He's been stinking this season.
But he could change it any moment.
That's true, but he's been stinking this season.
Because Miowski, he was on a
He's
stinker
alright,
as
he's
well.
alright,
He was on a stinker as well, and he went and scored.
True, he is decent.
So you never know. You never know what.
That's the thing is with us as well. We're not doing the best, but Boyle can pick up at any moment.
Yeah.
Same with Bentley as well, and Johan.
Yeah.
They front three is probably top 4 in the Prem. Obviously Scottish Prem.
Yeah.
Front threes, in my opinion. Who would be like your ideal front three in the whole of the Scottish Premiership? I would say 2 of the 3 have to be Celtic players.
Kyogo.
Yeah, 100%.
I would put 3 Celtic players, but it's because we are the best team in the league.
That is true. I will give you that. Like, let me put a cap on it. Right, you have to have one player from each club. Like, so 1 player for Celtic, 1 for Rangers, maybe, and 1 for Hibs or Aberdeen or Hearts or whatever.
So for Celtic,
So,
I'll go Kyogo.
right up top.
For
But what like front three you playing? You playing like a
what?
4?
I'll name the players and then I'll
Okay,
decide after.
okay.
So Kyogo for Celtic. For
Right.
Rangers, Sima.
Really?
I would put Sima. Yeah.
Okay,
He scored 8 or 9 goals.
that's true.
And Rangers have been poor as well. So.
Yeah.
And
Then
for
Well,
Oh.
I mean, to be honest, you've got really a pick at Hearts, Aberdeen, Hibs. And me personally, I would pick Boyle, but that's just because I'm biased.
Boyle on his day
Boyle on his day is
would
good.
make it.
But the thing is, so would Shankland on his day,
Yeah.
and so would Duke on his day.
I think Shankland. So would Miowski on his day as well.
I'd prefer to have Duke though; he's faster.
Mm.
I'm
You
kind
just
of,
spent a big rant about Duke.
no, but on his day, he's been shite right now.
Yeah.
But on his day, he's good.
yeah.
Anyway, that's so your front three would be Kyogo, Sima, and who?
I'll go Duke.
Duke.
I'll go Duke.
Are you playing Cam and 2 forwards? So you're playing Sima, Kyogo, Duke.
Where does Sima play for Rangers?
Sima plays up top.
Does he?
Yeah, he plays up top with, I think it's Dessers.
Oh, Dessers is hunking, but
He's horrible.
yeah. Sima's got again. For
He's
Rangers,
decent.
Yeah.
But what I don't like though is that the Rangers have got quite a few attackers like Matondo.
Hmm.
He's decent. Who else?
And obviously you've got Alex Lowry as well. He's on loan at Hearts. He looks a decent youngster as well.
He is quite good. Obviously, I don't like Hearts at all, but I can respect like some good players when I see them. And Alex Rowley is good.
Yeah.
Youngster.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I can't pronounce his name. So
Nah, you can't. Nah.
Alex Rowley.
Lowry.
Alex Rowley.
Lowry.
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 Oh, is it not Rowley? Is it Lowry?
What letter do you think his name starts with?
R.
It's L.
Is it Lowry?
It's Lowry.
So it's Alex Lowry.
R-Y. Lowry.
Alex Lowry.
Yeah.
Oh my word, am I an idiot? I thought it was Rowley. Anyway, you've got him. He looks to be good. Who else? Got quite a few players. But so your top three would be Sima, Kyogo, and Duke.
Yeah. What about you?
Obviously, it has to be Kyogo up top. Has
Yeah.
to be. He's an out and out goal scorer. Scores goals every season. I'm trying not to be biased here, but I would have Kyogo Boyle up top, and then in like the attacking, like the centre attacking role, Todd Cantwell, I think.
Cantwell.
He is a playmaker, though, isn't he?
I don't know.
I don't know, Cantwell. What do you think? Do you think that's a bad shout, or?
Yeah, I think Simo's pretty obvious. In
Do
my
you think so?
opinion. I think, yeah.
Aye, that's true, but I'd probably play Kyogo, Sima, Boyle.
Yeah.
So we're about the same. It's just that you have Duke today. Boyle.
Yeah.
I'll Boyle.
Yeah. So we'll move on to the games at the weekend. A lot of games postponed. A lot of bad weather around the country. But for the games that we're on, start off. What do you want to do? Do you want to work from League 2 to Premiership or Premiership to League 2?
League 2 to Premiership. Get the worst leagues out of the way.
Had it.
Nothing like
Maybe
that.
not worst leagues, but
lower leagues.
lower leagues.
Yeah.
Right. So starting off with League 2.
Right.
Bonnyrigg 3, Clyde 2.
Obviously, I didn't really watch any of these lower league games, but
Nah.
by the sound of the score, it does sound like a good game to watch.
I did see it. Clyde just got relegated.
Yeah.
Manager just got sacked. So it's not looking good for Clyde at all at the moment. Sitting 9th in
I know.
the table.
I know, and they could get relegated even more now. They could get relegated, but I doubt it because of the pyramid system.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Because it's horrible. They need to open
know.
it. But that's a topic for another day.
Right, East Fife 4, Stranraer 0. That's
Probably the best result of the season.
yeah. East Fife have had a bad start to the season as well.
Did my mate Jack Healy get in action? Did he get a goal or assist?
He got an assist.
Oh,
He got an assist. So
Jack Healy used to go to my school.
nah, 'cause I've spoken to a few East Fife fans and they've not
They've not said very kindly to
no,
Jack
they've
Healy.
definitely not. Nah. Not just Jack Healy, but just East Fife as a whole this season.
That is true, yeah.
And
So a 4-0 win is probably refreshing for them.
yeah.
And they shouldn't be in League 2, man.
No, they shouldn't. No. East Fife's quite a decent sized club as well, but
Exactly. But they're stricken with like debt and everything. They've got loads of debt, but
they do have a lot of young players though.
well,
That's
that's
good to
what
see
the
them
team's
doing
built
that.
on. Like
Yeah.
they're like when you think a good youth academy, it's East Fife. Like 4-5.
Yeah.
Any other games?
Right, moving on. We've got Spartans, Dumbarton. Spartans now go to third in the table, joint on points with Dumbarton. So
Not bad,
Spartans for a team that's just went up.
But the thing is, though, that's like almost all the teams that get promoted from the.
Not Bonnyrigg.
No, but almost. That's why I
Yeah.
said almost. Almost like every team that gets promoted from like a lower league or Highland league, they go in and do extremely well because of how badly their structure is. Because
I think
East Kilbride, I think if they get promoted this season, they'll go to League One straight away.
yeah, I think a lot of the teams in the higher and lower leagues are much better than teams in League 2.
Aye.
But they just don't have a chance to show it.
Exactly. So teams like Steny, like they're not the worst, but they're not the best. And teams like East Kilbride could easily beat them.
Elgin.
Elgin are horrible.
Elgin, probably half of the teams, maybe not half, right, but
a lot of the
teams in the
from
Highland and
from
Lowland
the
leagues
I know.
would
Yeah.
beat Elgin City.
Exactly. but because it's only one game playoff, they could beat them.
Yeah.
It's just I think 2 should go for if it's going to still be a 10-team league, it should be 2 go up, 2 go down.
Yeah, should be.
It should
At least 2.
But no, exactly. But I want it to be a 20-team league. I want it to be like the 92 in England.
I don't know if it would work though, because then the quality of the Premiership would be much worse than the quality.
Nah, no, really, because teams like Dundee United, teams like Rafe, Dunfermline, they can beat teams in the Premiership. Like we only bet Rafe Rovers 2-1.
Yeah, but those are cup games.
But that was a full strength team though. Apart from Dylan Venti, but he was new.
Yeah.
Like we only beat teams like that 2-1, and they could easily be a Premiership quality team. I mean, look at Rafe. Rafe and Dundee United are top of the table.
I think all the teams that are in the Championship, apart from maybe excluding Dundee United, would be down there in the Premiership.
But obviously, that's the whole point. But they get more money then, so they can be better. Get more money, be better. Maybe not a 92 like England. Maybe that's a bit too much. But maybe like a 16-team league then, or a 12.
Yeah,
I mean, it is a 12.
Well, it is a 12, but
I mean,
I would agree with a 16 maybe. 16. I think 16 would be alright, and then 2 teams get relegated. Well, 2 teams get
two in a playoff.
Yeah, maybe.
2 in a playoff.
Yeah, 2 in a playoff maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
Right, so League 1 games. Alloa 3, Kelty 1. Kelty's been doing well. Kelty's kind of up there,
4th
playoffs and 4th. But losing to Alloa, it's not a good result.
It's a bad result. It's a bad result for them.
Been good in good form as well.
Were Alloa on the table?
Alloa's 7th.
Yeah, that's not a good result for Kelty Hearts, but obviously, I think they'll be League 1, like they're League 1 quality. They'll stay in League 1 for quite a bit. I don't think they'll get relegated or promoted for quite a bit.
No,
so.
I think whenever I've seen Kelty play though, they do play really good football.
No, they play attractive football,
Yeah.
but sometimes they grittier teams and like they just hoof up and try to score teams to get the win at the end of the day, which is not what you like to see. But
I think they're improving though. And it's good to see.
Yeah, 100%. Right.
Annan 0, Queen of the South 1.
Seems like a boring game.
Yeah. Queen of the South should kind of be up there due to
The money.
Yeah. Was it them that just went down? It was it.
Yeah.
Just went down from Championship, so they should be up there competing for promotion.
No,
they should probably be up there with Falkirk and Hamilton. They won't be, but they should be.
I think Falkirk's season is probably this season to get promoted.
Yeah.
I think Hamilton will just fall short and probably lose in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, we'll move on to that in a minute. Steady, right?
Sorry.
Right. So we've got Hamilton 1, Edinburgh City 1.
That's absolutely horrible.
That's a really bad result for Hamilton. Edinburgh City haven't won a game yet.
No. They've only got 3 draws and one was Hamilton.
I know. It's
One
really
was
bad.
Hamilton. That's
And Hamilton as well.
and I know. And Aki's back get done.
Now, Stirling Albion 1, Falkirk 2. Stirling Albion is a decent team. For a team that got promoted, well, they were good in League 2 last season, and they're already competing for playoffs in League 1.
True.
So they are a decent team. But Falkirk,
they were always going to win that. They were always going to win that game.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a shock if Falkirk loses any games in League 1, to be honest.
Hamilton maybe.
I know, but even them, the amount of years Falkirk have had in League 1, they should be getting promoted.
Right, on to the Championship now.
The Championship, there was only 2 games on in the Championship.
Because 2 got postponed.
Well, there was one on the Friday night. Two games on the Saturday, 1 game on the Friday. The game on the Friday, Airdrie 1, Queen's Park 1.
That's a poor result for Queen's Park.
Yeah, Queen's Park's fallen off a bit this season.
Again.
Airdrie's doing well.
Queen's Park should be up there. They've got money.
Yeah.
They've got money. They should be up there.
I didn't even think Airdrie would get promoted though, and the fact that Airdrie's up there competing with some of the top teams in the league.
Yeah, but it'll be Rafe Rovers. It'll be Rafe Rovers and Dundee United for the top 2.
We'll steady a bit, right? We'll talk about those games.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to say that they're going to get top two. The two teams will get top two.
It's the two games that were postponed are both Rafe. That could have been an interesting game as well.
I think Rafe would have won that though.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, I think they would have. But
Arbroath would be good though.
Mm.
Been decent. I don't know, like fourth in the league or something. Fifth.
Yeah, fifth. They're up there.
They're not too bad.
Morton, Inverness got called off as well.
No wonder, mate. You seen the stay up there.
I know.
No.
See Brecon as well.
I know.
Brecon.
Didn't by like the right side like Dundee and Aberdeen and that.
Yeah.
Up.
Well, I know Morton's obviously like on the west, but
Yeah.
I was just meaning like up there.
Yeah,
It's
no,
really
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, but I seen it on the news on the right side of Scotland, like up in the Highlands, like near Elgin and that. There's like all like the sea foam and shit coming on.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
That's
That was
mental.
surrounding the towns.
Do you
and
know what that
everything.
is?
Nah.
Fish shit and that.
Is it?
It's fish shit and like whale shit and like all that.
Is that?
They're fucking eating it and that.
Eating it?
Aye.
Nah.
I
No
think
way.
it's just like water, like water bubbles or stuff. That's horrible. Imagine eating fucking fish shit.
Man, I wouldn't be going anywhere near that. I'd be
But
sitting inside.
There was fucking Dundee who got told to evacuate, right? For their
Evacuate?
house. Like,
Is that bad?
I know.
I know.
Aye.
I seen the pitches, like the football pitches.
Aye.
But
But there's fucking like Dundee that getting told to leave their house and go to a safe town or something, right? And folk are just staying in their house. But anyway, back to the football.
back to Dunfermline. Dunfermline getting beat by Ayr
Horrible.
United.
Horrible result for Dundee United.
Yeah. Dunfermline have now fallen down to 7th. Well, a game in hand on Ayr. But they've fallen down quite a bit after Ayr beat them. So
probably the best result last week was probably Partick Thistle against Dundee United, 5-0.
I know.
What a
Partick
result.
Thistle's it's not an easy game as well.
No, 100%.
That's one of the tougher games in the league.
That's what I'm saying though. Dundee United shouldn't have been in that league.
No, their
They
levels
should not.
above that.
Exactly. Aye, so surely they have to get promoted this season.
Oh, they have to.
And I hope Rafe do as well. I hope Rafe beat 9th place in the league and see Rafe in the Prem finally.
Yeah.
Again.
Kevin Holt got a hat trick that game as well.
Mental.
So, yeah.
Aye, so is that it for the championship
Yeah,
games?
that's
now
it for the championship. Now for the
Scottish Prem,
for the
unfortunately.
Premiership. Right, we'll start off. No, we're not. No. Don't get upset yet. Right, we're not starting off with that game. We'll start off with the battle of the plastic pitches.
Mhm.
The El Plastico. Kilmarnock 3, Livingston 1. Kyle Vassell with 2 goals.
He's decent.
I think he's
He is good.
I think he's one off. Like he's not up there with the top level strikers, but he's one off.
He's almost there. He's getting up there.
Yeah, he's up there.
But that's a poor result for Livingston, I think.
Yeah, because Livingston's been in and about the top 6.
But Kelly's been decent as well.
Yeah,
That's like
Kelly.
a mid-table clash, that.
Well,
It's decent. Kelly's been decent, like.
I think we spoke the other week about the results Kelly have been getting against the big teams.
True.
Well, this was the start of the season, but talk about the postponed game.
Mm-hmm.
Aberdeen Dundee again.
It was always going to be postponed.
A game up in the Highlands. It would have been postponed in Dundee as well, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I think at Dens Park, a
That's
pitch like Dens Park,
I know, it's a
it would-
shithole anyway.
yeah, it would be postponed there as well.
Just get it over and done with.
Right,
Rangers 4, Hibs 0. Horrible
Rangers.
game.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it either, so I'm not gonna.
David Marshall has to get out of this club, man.
Yeah.
He is. Did you see the goals?
No, I didn't see them.
Mate, Raskin's goal was like, it wasn't horrible, but it was like, he should have had that.
Yeah.
He should have caught that. And then just the other goals is, I
You know,
turned off at 2-0.
you can even let Dessa score.
Show me the team sheets for the game.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
there it is.
Right, so David Marshall has to go. Lewis Miller can stay because he's good. Will Fish can stay because he's good. Paul Hanlon, he's a captain, but he's old. Obita, no, actually, Joe Neal's a captain now, actually. So Obita can stay, he's good. Boyle will obviously stay. Jago, go away. Joe Neal, stay. Eliuan, stay. LaFondere, just, mate, you're a pensioner. You go. Vinty, stay. My ideal, I don't know why we played a 4-4-2 against Rangers, man. Our formation is either a 5-back against Rangers or we play a 3 up top. You one on the left, Boyle on the right, Vinty up top.
Yeah.
That's my ideal up top 3 for Rangers, but like they only played with 1 striker and 2 in support. So on attack, it's going to be a 4-3-3 with an attacking cam. So it's 4 of them.
Well, I'm just looking at the possession stats. It looks like you had a decent amount of the ball, which
But
against
see,
Rangers
that's the
isn't the
football.
worst.
That's the football that Nick Montgomery wants to play.
does he? Yeah.
Possession football.
Yeah.
But with a team like the Rangers, you can't play that kind
I
of
know.
football
I know.
because they pounce on you. They're game compressed.
You've got to be smart against the top teams. Yeah.
No, that's why.
You've got.
That's why on the 28th against Celtic we're gonna get humped.
Right. So
Right,
that moves on to what I was saying about Sema as well.
Nah, he got a brace to be fair.
Sema, he's got to be.
He's up there.
I think he's the best. He's been the best Rangers player this season. I think.
I see much probably Rangers' best player this season so far.
Yeah, I would say so.
Or Raskin, he's been on in midfield, but probably Sema.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm happy about this result.
Sunday's game, another Edinburgh team that is sunken, and another Brendan Rodgers masterclass. Hearts 1, Celtic 4.
Thank God, mate.
Oh, it was.
You still like Shanklin scored though.
Come on. You can't discredit a 4-1 at Tynecastle. Brendan Rodgers is undefeated. He's went to all the top teams away in the league, and he's getting.
Because you're a Celtic, you shouldn't be beat off anybody.
But what a performance, though. You can't discredit that performance.
No, it's good to see.
It is. Even Awata got a goal as well.
True.
Which he's not been playing recently. But yeah, another goal from Kyogo. He hadn't scored a few games before that game, so good to see him scoring again. O'Reilly, Hatate missed a penalty, but
seen that.
scored a few minutes later.
So that's the games from League 2 to the Premiership.
Yep.
What would you say is your game of the week?
Oh, game of the week.
It's probably 3 to pick for.
What would you three?
My 3 would be Dundee United versus Partick 5-0. It would be Rangers 4, Hibs 0, and the 4-1 Celtic Hearts.
Yeah.
Would be my top 3. I would go Dundee United first, 5-0. Can't beat that.
Yeah, probably.
I would go Dundee United, Rangers, Celtic.
I think Celtic's a better result.
Nah,
At Tynecastle.
I know, but
The Rangers are playing a home game.
You let them score,
And
though.
also, every team gets a new boost when they get a new manager. Like, you don't actually see how Rangers are going to play until a few games in. Because every team gets an initial boost
That is true, right?
of a
So
new manager.
that's the League 2 to Premiership games.
Yeah, that's all the SPFL games. The last couple of nights there's been Champions League games. Run over a few of them. Just read over the scores. But go in depth of a couple. So, starting off on the Tuesday, Galatasaray 1, Bayern Munich 3. Bayern should easily be beating Galatasaray. Man United 1, Copenhagen 0. Racing Club de Lens. How do you say Lens? Do you say Lens or Lons? Lens. Racing Club de Lens. Lens.
We're Scottish, mate. No fucking French.
Lens 1, PSV 1, Sevilla 1, Arsenal 2, Braga 1, Real Madrid 2, Union Berlin 0, Napoli 1, Inter 2, Salzburg 1, Benfica 0, Real Sociedad 1. And then moving on to the Wednesday's games, in Celtic's group there was Feyenoord 3, Lazio 1. That is a really good result for Feyenoord. I do think Feyenoord is a good team though. What do you think?
Do you think they'll go through?
I think they will. I think Feyenoord and Atletico will go through, to be honest. Not that I want that, but I think it'll happen because I think Lazio's not a great team.
Do you think Lazio finish bottom then if you want Europa League?
Oh, it would be tough for us to make it through to the Europa League, but I think we need to pull off at least 2 wins to do that. But our game, it's 2 Celtic 2, Atletico Madrid 2. Oh, what a performance first half.
Again, first half was good, but second half was terrible for you.
Yeah, I do think that us going to a 5-back kind of
I ruined the momentum.
No, I think it kind of saved us a wee bit. I think
so?
I think because they were getting loads of chances, and I think we kind of
but
got a
it
wee
ruined-
bit possession after that.
It ruined the momentum of you.
No, it did ruin the momentum, but I think it also stopped us from losing. I think it's a mixture of both. I think.
Right.
But yeah, Kyogo showing his class again in the top stage. You've got Palmer scoring as well. Obviously, Brendan Rodgers, I think he got the tactics right. I think there probably was a wee bit lack of quality on the bench. Just listen to Brendan Rodgers' thoughts on the match.
45 minutes, the quality of our football, the speed in our pressing, the speed in our game, everything that we would want. So, yeah, we were unfortunate with our penalty. Obviously, one, it was very harsh, I thought, the penalty, and two, obviously they get the good fortune after the save, it hits the post and comes straight to the player. So yeah, but our reaction in the game was superb, and everything that I'd wanted in terms of playing together, pressing with the intensity and a really aggressive mentality, and then having the courage and the bravery to play. And yeah, so it was very, very good. We expect in the second half for them to have a spell in the game, but they didn't create so much. Their equalising goals are fantastic. You know, it's a quality at this level, the early cross and the header, and it's a great finish. But we kept fighting, and we showed that we could really compete with a top level team.
What are your thoughts like? Do you think what you were saying was true?
I think the pressing in the first half was really impressive. It's one of the best pressing displays I've seen. But against a team with some of the best players in Europe, you can't let off. You can't take a break. You've always got to be on them. Especially, Atletico like to play defensive.
Yeah.
They are really quality though, and you can't let off against the big teams. You've got to always be onto them. You've got to make them come. You've got to let them come to Parkhead. Give them the hostile atmosphere. You've got to play pressing football. You can't just sit back, lay off, because there's no chance of you getting a result against some of the top teams if you just lay off. You've got to be right onto them. I personally think we could easily be sitting here with 9 points. In a alternate dimension, we could be sitting there with 9 points, because every single one of those games we could have won, and that's the harsh reality to it.
Aye, but he's just Celtic at every time. Like,
I know, it's Celtic in Europe. It's classic Celtic in Europe.
Exactly. You think you're going to win, and then you bottle it. But let's have a look at the remaining games of the Champions League.
So Newcastle 0, Dortmund 1. Bit of a reality check for Newcastle. But Dortmund look a very strong team this season. PSG 3, AC Milan 0. Leipzig 3, Red Star Belgrade 1. Young Boys 1, Man City 3, Barcelona 2, Shakhtar 1, and Antwerp 1, Porto 4.
4-1 Porto, that's mental.
Yeah. So we've just had a bit of a shorter podcast today, just getting back in the swing of things.
Yeah, getting in the groove, but we wanted to bring you a podcast.
At least this one's actually going out.
Exactly. Hopefully it's about like half an hour long. Do that.
Yeah.
But thanks guys for listening, and we'll catch you hopefully next week. Well, we said that on the last podcast.
No, we will. Yeah, I think hopefully.
I promise, lads. We're going to be here next week.
You promise, alright.
Next Friday, we're getting you a podcast, right? Right, we'll catch you later, guys.
Right, catch you later.